Scotland Yard.
Scotland Yard.
Yes, the Commissioner, please. Jack Mowbray. Yes, it is rather. Thank you.
Gosh, it wasn't so awful. It'd be rather exciting, wouldn't it?
Hello? Oh, is he? Yes. Well, if you could. Thank you so much. Bye. Well, he's out at a meeting at 10 Downing Street. They'll let him know as soon as he's free.
Jack, the most marvellous news.
Morning, Bee.
I've just been talking to Giles Crocker, and you'll never guess what. Is everything all right?
It's Hugo, Lady Borton.
Oh, Lord, what's he done now?
He's vanished.
Really?
Yes. Now, you know what a stickler he is for punctuality, Bee. He comes through that office door every morning, sharp at the stroke of 11. But today...
How was he at the party? I didn't see him.
No, nobody saw me at the party. That's the whole point. He wasn't there. He's vanished off the face of the earth.
How awful. Have you tried his flat?
Would you?
Of course. Come and sit down, Jack. As a matter of fact, my bit of news may help you take your mind off things. There's to be the most almighty party on the 23rd.
No reply, I'm afraid.
Party where?
Australia House.
Oh, I'm afraid Australia House is a bit of a no-no, Lady Borton. Jack and Hugo don't actually get invited anymore. If you remember, they were barred.
And it was their own silly fault, too. If you palm off 300 cases of Polish Sauterne on a high commissioner who's a wine fanatic, what do you expect, for God's sake? No, the point is, he's leaving.
Leaving?
And rumour has it that the new high commissioner will be Sir Barry Donahue.
Not Big Don Donahue.
You know him?
Know him? He and Hugo used to win the ballroom dancing cup every year at our prep school. Hugo says he was the finest foxtrot partner he ever had.
Does that mean he'll invite you back?
Oh, it's a dead cert, Grizzle. Our days in the wilderness are over. It's back to the promised land.
Now, it's not definite, Jack. Just a strong rumour.
Yes, but when I tell Hugo, he's going to... Hugo...
Oh, well, come on, Jack. I'm sure he's all right.
Ah, yes, he is. The commissioner.
Hello, Freddie. Yeah, look, there's a slight panic on here. It's Hugo. He's gone missing. No, nobody saw him at the party last night. That's why we're all so worried. Yes. Well, oh, would you? Good. What's an APB? That sounds fine. Yeah. You will keep in touch? Jolly good. Bye, Freddie.
Yeah, okay for the meeting, Jack. Half an hour.
I'm afraid not, actually, Alan.
What is it this time?
It's Hugo. He's gone missing. Nobody's seen him since yesterday.
Hugo, he's downstairs.
Downstairs? Is he all right?
Well, he was when I saw him. He came in about 8 o'clock to give Zena a hand opening the shop.
8 o'clock?
Yeah, don't forget, Jack. Half an hour. My office.
Oh, Jack, good to see you. Zena, do you want the Pomerol on display as well?
On the shelves, I see.
Oh, right, jolly good. How's it going?
Where have you been? I've had the police from 7 counties out looking for you.
Really?
Well, you weren't at the party.
Oh, that, yes, I thought I'd have an early night.
An early night? It was the Brabazons. You're not ill, are you?
No, never better.
So, what are you doing down here?
Oh, just helping out. There's an awful lot of fetching and carrying to be done by one woman, you know, Jack.
Yes, but Alan told me you were in here at 8 o'clock this morning.
Yep.
Well, anyway, Veronica's just called round with some pretty spectacular news.
News?
She had a call this morning from Giles Crocker. Look, I'll tell you all this over lunch. Let's get out before Alan catches us.
Oh, Jack, just the person. I thought it must be you. I wonder if you could give the counter a quick clean for me.
Certainly.
Everything all right, Hugo?
Fine, Zena, fine.
Just a quick once-over will do.
That woman is unbelievable.
Yeah.
Drink?
No, I won't, thanks.
What?
It's a bit early in the day for me.
Are you sure you're all right?
Yes, of course I am.
You haven't been taking your prescription again, have you?
Excuse me,
I'm sorry, do you mind? We're trying to have a private conversation here.
Can I help you, sir?
Hugo, if we don't go to lunch soon, we're going to get roped in by Alan to some dreary meeting he's got now.
I thought I'd give lunch a miss, actually.
What?
Well, I'm trying to watch the weight a bit, you see.
Hugo? I wonder if you could give this gentleman some advice.
Oh, yes, of course, pleasure. No. I'll see you at the meeting, Jack. So the forklift truck demonstration is also on the 27th?
Yes.
Right. Make a note of that.
Ah, good. Item 3, client information. Any progress to report there, Jack?
Sorry?
Client information. You remember the idea was that you and Hugo were going to research the preferences of our major clients so that we'd have a rational basis for the sort of stock levels we ought to maintain.
Oh, yes, yes. Well, Hugo and I thought it was quite a good idea, didn't we, Hugo?
Yes, I thought it was an absolutely marvellous idea, actually.
Unfortunately...
Yes, Jack.
Well, with the best will in the world, we didn't feel that the instructions were totally clear, did we, Hugo? And we felt it was a better use of our time to wait for more information.
I had a shot at it.
Hmm? Oh, this looks excellent. Just what we wanted.
And in case Jack didn't get time, I've done his as well.
Oh, this is most exciting. I'll be able to start the analysis this evening. Thank you, Hugo. Thank you very much. This puts us a real step forward.
Yes, well, that's the main thing, isn't it?
All right. Item 4. If we could have the prototype, Griselda.
Oh, yes, of course, Alan. Ta-da! The Mowbray and Crofts party pack.
I don't know if either of you had time to think about this idea.
Oh, actually, Alan, Jack tried one out over the weekend.
What? Oh, yes, yeah.
And what did you think of it, Jack?
Well, it seemed rather heavy to me.
Heavy?
Yes, well, of course, I'm getting old, I suppose, but, I mean, it seemed an awful lot for one person. I had a terrible headache.
No, it's for 12.
Really?
Yeah, what did you reckon, Hugo?
Well, I thought the main problem, Alan, was with the whites. I mean, nobody's going to want to drink a lukewarm Chablis, even if it is Grand Cru 81. But if you can make sure it's served at the right temperature.
Oh, well, I think that might be rather tricky, Hugo.
Well, I've had an idea. Have you got a moment?
Far away.
Yes. Mrs. Monaghan, if you wouldn't mind. Thank you. Over here, if you'd be so kind. Right, that's absolutely perfect, thank you.
What is it?
It's a portable refrigeration unit. I got the idea when I saw Mrs. Monaghan stripping down my motorbike the other evening. If we could have the party pack, Griselda. Right. Now, this goes in here, like that. Like that. Right. It's powered by a 650 BSA engine, which I've adapted with a simple pull start. Now, just a little choke, and oh, turn on the petrol.
Hugo.
Right. Hang on a minute, and there we go. In a couple of hours from now, these bottles should be ice cold. It's absolutely perfect for point-to-point cricket matches, car shows, you name it. What do you think?
I tell you, Grizzle, he's flipped it.
What?
Hugo popped his cork. Air's got into his head. It's turned his brains to vinegar.
Jack?
I mean, coming in at 8 o'clock in the morning, taking notes at meetings.
But don't you understand?
No, Grizzle, I do not.
He's in love.
Well, of course, it runs in the family. His mother... What did you say?
Hugo's in love.
Hugo?
Yeah?
In love? You mean with another person?
Seen a Gosling.
Mrs. Gosling, an intelligent woman like that? You can't be serious, Grizzle.
Jack, he's crazy about her. Because she thinks men should be serious and hard-working, that's what he wants to be. That's why he won't go to any parties, because she doesn't approve of them. And that's why he won't go... What's all this?
Oh, this is for Hugo.
It won't do any good, Jack.
Well, I thought, you know, if we could get him up here, give him a jolly good lunch, and talk to him, it's oysters, his favourite.
Look. I wasn't going to show you this, but... Take a look out there.
What? He's cleaning the windows.
And all she did was suggest they needed a white down. I'm sorry, Jack.
I'm afraid Mr. Hugo won't be joining us for lunch, Mrs. Monahan. Oh, well, it's been quite a while since you and I had a chance of a good heart-to-heart.
Well, actually, I'm meant to be meeting Alan. It's our anniversary. He's given me a candlelit lunch at the Trattoria. It's been 7 days, you see. I'm sure he'd love it if you came along, too.
Yeah, no, I'll be fine here.
Sure.
Yes. Oh, yes. It should be rather pleasant, nice and quiet, make a nice change.
Right. Well, I'll see you later, then.
Yes, right. That's just the one for lunch, then, Mrs. Monahan?
Right, Master Jack, I'll get the Worcester sauce.
Yes. You know, I haven't done this since I was 7 years old.
Sorry, Master Jack.
Had a meal on my own.
Oh, I see, sir.
Yes. It was a day out from school. Father promised to take me to the old windmill theatre. But I suppose he forgot. Do you remember Mrs. Monahan finding me on the stairs in my packed lunch? And you took me to eat it with you in the boot room. I shall never forget your doing that.
Master Jack,
Yes?
if you like, Master Jack, I could join you now.
Just the Worcester sauce, thank you, Mrs. Monahan. It's not me, Veronica. I mean, I'm not worried about me at all. It's the damage he's doing to himself.
I suppose so.
I mean, the other day, he was sitting in the lavatory, which seems to be about the only place I can speak to him alone these days. And you know what he said? He said, "Have you ever wondered what it's all for?"
What's all for?
Precisely. He meant life, where we're all going, what it's all about.
Oh, I see. But even old Bolton said much the same thing to me once after he'd nearly killed himself falling down the dumb waiter shaft. I think you just have to get them to snap out of it.
Well, I've tried. I mean, when I told him how wonderful the party was on Friday, do you know what he said? He said, "There's more to life than parties, Jack."
Hugo said that.
Yes, I was so surprised I wrote it down. Yes, here we are. Yes, quite right. There's more to life than parties, Jack.
And this is all since he met the Gosling woman.
Yes, you see, she doesn't approve of parties. She won't let him go.
Doesn't sound very healthy, I must say.
Oh, it's pathetic to watch it. I mean, he is miserable, Veronica. He's desperately unhappy. I know he is.
Hello, Jack. Veronica, I didn't expect to see you here. How are you?
Fine, fine. How are you, Hugo?
I'm splendid, never better.
Have you time for a drink?
No, I won't. Actually, Zena's in the middle of a lesson on double-entry bookkeeping. It's all a bit Greek to me, but great fun.
Only a quick one?
No, I won't. To be quite honest, I'm trying to cut down. Zena says you should see what it does to your liver. No, she's just making a pot of tea, actually.
Really?
Yes, chamomile. It's got lower tannin and practically no caffeine in it, you see. Or is it the other way around? Yes. You should try some, Jack.
Yes.
Shall we see you at the Scott Johnson?
Oh, no, I'm afraid not. Zena's planning to do a giant stock check over the weekend, so... well, better get going. See you on Monday, Jack.
Monday?
Board meeting.
You see what I mean?
I must say, Jack, I had no idea it was that bad.
And you haven't heard the worst of it yet. He's got the engagement ring out of the bag again.
Are you sure?
Oh, yes. I came across it a few days ago when I was having a root around in his drawers. It's still in here. But it's gone.
Gone.
It was here half an hour ago. He must have sneaked it out of here when he came to collect those papers. Oh, he can't do this to
Now,
me.
come on, Jack. It may not be as serious as you think.
It is serious, Veronica. I've seen all this before. Oh, what am I going to do? God, what are we going to do?
Come on, Jack. Get a grip. There's only one thing we can do.
He may get better.
We'll have to prise him away from the Gosling woman, take him to a party, by force if necessary, and remind him of what he's missing.
Oh, God. For a moment there, I thought you were proposing.
Only as a last resort, Jack. Now, what's on tonight that we can take him to?
Well, I don't know, really. There's not a lot. A couple of dinner parties, perhaps. Why don't you have a look?
Right.
It's an urgent message, Master Jack. It came by taxi not half an hour since.
Thank you so much, Mrs. Murray.
What is it, Jack?
At 4 p.m. this afternoon, Sir Barry Donahue presents his credentials to Her Majesty the Queen of Buckingham Palace and will be sinking more tubes than the London Underground at Oz House as soon as the posh bit's over. Let's tie on a couple of big ones, you pair of pommy layabouts. It's from heaven, Bee. It's a message from heaven.
Zena?
Just a moment, Hugo.
Well, it is rather important.
I'm nearly there. Yes. What is it?
Well, Zena, I know we've only known each other for about a fortnight, but we have got to know each other quite well during that time, haven't we? And,
Yes.
well, the fact is, I wanted to ask you if
Hugo!
Jack.
And Mrs. Gosling. Looking very attractive, if I may say so. It's a lovely evening, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes. Actually, while I'm here, this has just arrived. It's from an old friend.
Dear. Not bad news, is it?
No, it's just I've got this awful headache.
I brought you an aspirin.
Oh, that's very kind of you. Yeah. You know, Zena, I think it might be a good idea if I was to go straight home.
Get an early night?
Yes, and sleep it off.
Yes. Well, can I give you a lift? I'm just leaving myself.
That'll be most kind.
If you'll excuse us.
What was it you wanted to ask me?
Sorry?
You said you had something important to ask me.
Oh, yes. Yes. Well, I just wanted to say I might be a little late in tomorrow morning.
thought I'd find you here.
Hello, Jack.
Everything all right?
Yeah, fine. How's it going?
Oh, fine. We've just been playing sardines. I've won 2 cases of something called Foster's.
Oh, good. Have you ever wondered how many parties going on out there?
Makes you think, doesn't it?
Yeah, you know how many games of sardines at this very moment in this one city.
Mind-boggling, Hugo.
I mean, it makes you realize there is a pattern to the universe. Each of us has our little path to tread. And sometimes we have to make a major decision, as I did.
Yes, but you kept going then.
Oh, yes. But, all thanks to you, Jack.
Oh, nothing to thank me for.
Oh, yes, there is. If you hadn't come in when you did, I might have been... It's a damn close-run thing, you know.
Well, it's water under the bridge, Hugo. Water under the bridge.
Well, I just wanted to say...
What on earth are you two doing? No wonder we can't get the striptease channel from Rome. Jack, sitting on the aerial. Look, you haven't seen the New Zealand High Commissioner, have you?
No.
Oh, well, it's just that we're organising a game of Bop the Kiwi and he's gone and hidden himself. You're both on my team, is that all right?
Oh, splendid. We'll be right with you, V.
Good. How are you feeling, Hugo?
Oh, fine, Bee, fine. Just one of those ghastly decisions you have to make.
Wasn't it? Yes. Now, don't be too long, will you?
Do you think I should give Mrs. Gosling a ring?
I thought it was all off. Oh, you mean on the telephone?
Yeah, or I could write a letter, you know. Say how sorry I was.
Yes. I suppose you could always ask Alan to have a word with her.
Alan?
Yes. Well, I mean, he was the one who employed her, after all.
Oh, yes. He's rather good at explaining things, isn't he?
Yes.
And I thought it might be a good idea if I kept out of her hair for a few days.
Yes. That would fit in rather nicely with the Galway Oyster Festival, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I thought that. What?
I think we found that New Zealand High Commissioner.